I, Hakeem Wardak, through long-term experience and training with the former head coach of the United States, Wilkinson, Japan Nagai, and the former Soviet Union, Alexandrov, have developed a new style of wrestling that is open and exciting chapter in the sport. The techniques in this new style are based on the philosophy in which opponent stand toe-to-toe. By engaging in this stance, single leg techniques can be effectively and easily executed at angle or from the opponent's side. In doing so, the offensive man has the following advantages. First, setup is quick and efficient. Second, a solid base is provided for easy execution of technique. Third, counter are virtually eliminated.
The toe-to-toe definition: place your right foot in line with your opponent's right foot. Keep minimum distance between you and your opponent. Forehead to forehead is the proper distance. Drilling the toe-to-toe, have your opponent circle left, circle right, move forward and back while you keep the toe-to-toe position. The toe-to-toe stance demo includes square and staggered stance. Staggered stance, the right leg is forward. The square stance, the feet are squared up parallel. By placing the left leg forward, it's crucial for the execution of the setups and single legs after you eliminate counters. By taking a 2-on-1 setup and pulling your opponent, you set him up for the single. The toe-to-toe single leg is a highly powerful and effective new style of wrestling. The power of this new style lies in its unique ability to be executed from two locations, one at an angle and two from the opponent's side. However, the effectiveness of this single leg style is directly linked to the proper implementation and execution of its setup. When properly implemented, the setup allows for the following advantages: destroys the opponent's base and diverts his attention, creates enough space to execute the single leg. The offensive man has the option of a step attack or a no-step attack, eliminates counters, puts the opponent in a pin position before hitting the mat. The toe-to-toe style has a variety of highly effective setups and has the following advantages. Pulling your opponent destroys his base, creates space, and a level change. The offensive man can use a no-step attack or a step attack. Most counters are eliminated, and your opponent is put in a pin position before hitting the mat. Attacking from a staggered stance has the following advantages. You can attack the inside and outside leg. You attack from the opponent's side. A no-step attack is used. Pulling the opponent destroys his base, and counters are eliminated. This group of takedowns are from a staggered stance, attacking inside single legs. First one is the pinch pull to a single. From his collar tie, reach across and underhook his triceps with your right hand. Step to the side, pull his triceps in. With your left hand, reach under his arm and grab his forearm. Keep his elbow bent to eliminate counters. Setup number 2, from his collar tie, reach across to his forearm with your right hand. Bend his elbow, step in close as you lean forward. Your left arm reaches under his triceps and grabs his wrist. Pulling the opponent's arm up and forward forces him to take a step with his inside or outside leg. This creates space to attack a double or single. To finish, the right hand grabs the inside leg. The left hand goes around his waist. Place your shoulder against his torso. By pushing in with your shoulder and pulling his leg in, you eliminate counters. As you lift, drive his leg out. Drop to your knee. Drive your shoulder to his chest to secure the pin. There are two setups for this single. The first option is an inside leg finish. From his tie-up, reach over and overhook his triceps. Step to the side and underhook his tie arm with your left hand. Lean in and trap his arm close to your chest. Pull up and forward, forcing him to step. Setup number 2. From his tie-up, reach across with your right hand and pull his triceps inward. Your left hand reaches under his triceps and grabs his forearm, trapping his arm. Pull up and forward. Your right hand reaches around his inside leg. Your left arm holds his wrist. Lift. Pull his leg up. Bring him to the mat and apply pressure with your shoulder and head for the pin. Takedown number 3 is the jam single. There are two setups for this takedown. Setup number 1, your right hand jams his shoulder to straighten his tie-up arm. Your left hand chops his arm at the elbow. Reach across with your right hand to his upper triceps. Drag his arm up and forward, forcing him to step with his inside or outside foot. Setup number 2 is the elbow jam. Push his tie-up arm inward at the elbow with your left hand. Your right hand reaches across to his opposite arm close to his shoulder. Pull forward and down, forcing him to step. To finish, your right hand reaches around his inside leg. Your left around his back. Lift. Swing his legs out with your right arm. Reach for his upper triceps with your left hand. Pull his triceps inward to expose his back. Reach for his chin. As you kneel to the mat, take your shoulders to pin position. Takedown number 4 in this series is the elbow pinch. There are two setups. First setup is the cross elbow pull. Reach across and pull his elbow in with your right hand. Your left hand takes his upper arm. Pull up and forward to get him to step. The second setup is the wrist and elbow pinch. Your left hand takes his wrist. Step in and turn his wrist down and pull it off your neck. Reach over his arm with your elbow. Place your elbow under his arm. Elevate your elbow. Pull forward and up to get him to step to you and create an opportunity to attack the single. To finish, reach in deep and take his near leg with your right hand. Lift the man, keeping his wrist close to your chest. Twist his leg inward, exposing his back to the mat. Shoot the left hand through, circling his waist. Take him to the mat, applying pressure with your side for the pin.